You are watching 16 Patriots fan. Hello, what's up? We're here with another Borderlands 3 video. We're actually going to do something a little bit different. We're going to take all the true tiles down in one video. And we're going to do it with the Hive, with consecutive hits, Infernal Wish with Action Skill Start Anointment, Colin Manning Tracker with Grenade Zone Anointment. Here comes the Blast Master. Here's our Torg Company Man. Here's our skill trees. Here's our green. Here's our purple with Big Plus. The blue tree, the way we normally have it. And the orange tree, also the way we normally have it. Unable to take down true trials this time. And we're going to go to the trial Cunning. Well, one thing was the Proving Ground submissions. I want to track that down. Okay, here we go. They're going to be feeling the sting, and they're not going to like it. These are full of bees, and they make big explosions. If we're not careful, we'll get ourselves killed with this thing. But hopefully that does not happen too much. See? That's going to happen sometimes. Fortunately, we're on Moe's. The enemies are over there, so let's destroy them. Yeah, all the cartel thugs. They actually don't even matter, though. The regular enemies do. Okay, that's where they went. They got destroyed. A stray Hive took me down. Because those things are quite unpredictable when they're not targeting an enemy. That's going to happen. There's not much we can do about it. Unfortunately. Here's the second area. Usually there are 3 areas in the trial. And this is the second. That's the last over there, but we have to kill all the enemies first. And no matter how careful you are, sometimes the missiles are going to get you. That's the way it is. Especially on the modes, that applies to all characters. Less so on Zane, but if you get if the status effect procs, you're screwed. Because unfortunately, the duct tape mod cannot protect you from the status effects. Only from the gun and the grenades. Okay, whatever. Where's the freaking enemies? I'm concerned of starting this over if this happens the 3rd time. Yeah, that's over. At least we got to the 3rd area. This is going to cost a little bit of time though, because we were sent all the way back here. This doesn't take any 30 minutes to get this next one though. Our grenades are out, so can't use the Colin Manning Tracker for now. Can't believe I went wiped twice. That's because Moe's has no thing of reviving herself once she goes down. Zane has old you, Flak as his pet, Amara has her Guardian Angel skill, can only take advantage of that if you spec fully into the green tree. So do have to be real careful with Amara. Also, Guardian Angel has a long cooldown, so you gotta be extra careful there. I cannot believe I screwed up and did not even do the true trial. It was a regular trial. Okay, this is Tank of Cunning. We're not going to get this on under 5 minutes, unfortunately. Yeah, this is the true one. It does go down fairly fast, though. Thankfully, there's plenty of enemies in case we go and fight for your life. This Tank of Cunning is getting absolutely wrecked, though. We did not do it in under 5 minutes, that's unfortunate, but we almost got it in 5 minutes, though. I'll be able to protect us from our own explosions. But this, yeah, you'll get the Soul Matches or the sickle from this guy. An excellent way to get boomsicles and Soul Mashers, because both can be like hard to farm, the boomsicle and the Soul Masher, because the one that normally would drop a Skull Masher is Eyster, and he has other dedicated drops to worry about. So we're gonna go to the next area, to the next proving grounds, the Gradient of Dawn. And we're gonna add out these loading screens because there's no need to show these. Alright, let's go. Yeah, we did the 2 trials this time. Trial of Survival. It's not going to be too bad because it's mostly creatures. And creatures generally aren't as difficult as the human enemies, because human enemies carry guns, and creatures are much easier to avoid than your bullets. Plus, the projectiles is much slower than your guns have. I do worry about the Skagga Survival because he can have 2 immunities. We do not want fire or corrosive, that's for sure. As long as the other ones, it's fine, even if it's radiation. Do not get hit by those. Either that or my corn manning trackers. Hate when this happens. With a Plague Bearer, this is not as bad because the big Plague Bearer won't shoot its secondary missiles if there's no enemies around. So that's less of a threat. Same with the Scourge. But we're using Hive, which is, in my opinion, is more powerful than the Scourge is. Because the Scourge was never buffed. Scourge is still pretty good, though. Regardless. These bees are much of a hazard to me as are the enemies. We got Iron Bear for our safety blanket. Because sometimes we'll need them to block our missiles with. Yeah, just let the Iron Bear blow those guys up. Iron Bear's hammering down cannot hurt me anyway, so that's fortunate. We're going to Iron Bear and we're just gonna get out of it. Iron Bear's such great support. I don't know what to do without him. Hopefully the Skagga Survival goes exactly as we planned. No corrosive, no fire. You better not be both. Well, I'll be mad. It's the only one that can be immune to 2 elements at the same time. None of the others can be. If he isn't the case, then we can get this in under 5 minutes. They can charge at me though. Good old Mose. Blow yourself up. Wow. I just took care of that with a... Didn't even need Iron Bear. Some more enemies. Hopefully we can get this under 5 minutes though. I have confidence that we will though. How did that enemy not even get hit? Yeah, it's a flying enemy, jerk. We're not gonna get this on the 5 minutes, as waste a little bit of time there. I'm pretty sure I could. Not gonna get this thing in under 20 seconds, though. I was right. I was not going to get this in under 20 seconds. I was not expecting the enemies to spawn that slowly. That's my problem. Wait for it. Nah. Yeah, it's not immune to both elements. Couldn't be anyway, because it started out as like radiation. This thing is going down pretty fast, though, but they have the same kind of health as Team Wars does, except for the Hag. The Hag's so freaking tanky, tankiest enemy in the game. As we know, he'll drop either Lucky 7 or Lob. Lucky 7 is much better place for that, though. The Lob might be more desirable for this, because it's dedicated to drop his graveyard, and it's like 15% chance of getting the one. Trial survival complete. What do we get? What? None of these are items I need. And the stupid cosmetic, why? What a waste. Now to the next one. Precipice Anchor. I think this is a trial discipline. It is. Okay, we are back and enable the 2 trials again. Grab our ammo, mostly for the grenades though. It is a trial discipline. Let's track the mission and go through this thing. This one has Mel 1 troops in it. They're not as tough as the ones in Mount 1 Takedown. Although Mount 1 Takedown's versions aren't even that tough to begin with, to be honest. Only in the 2 trial, the 2 takedown, not the trials. Look here, more enemies spawn. I just went in Iron Bear. We're gonna shoot a nuke at these troopers. Unfortunately, Iron Bear cannot even fit through that, which sucks. Fallen Guardian, I want to take you out. At least we did the second one without dying. Third, we died a few times because the enemies wouldn't spawn when I was down, which is a big problem for Moes. Happens to me quite a lot. A second area, more Mountain troops. That's a Crota heavyweight. Thankfully, this one isn't immune, just simply resistant. But the Dark and Spec Ops versions are immune now. Dark versions are the ones on Necrophao. And those ones are slightly tougher than the normal versions. But not too tough. Not that much tougher, should I say. Oh, you do expect them to be tougher because it's the late game. The downfalls of Moes. She's a ticking time bomb sometimes. Let's get back into Iron Bear. Iron Bear is such a big help. What would I do without the big metal bear that shoots missiles? Nuclear missiles at that. Although the small nuclear missiles. I should like to call them mini nukes. Because they have a nuclear explosion, but it's much smaller than those big ones that would drop. Talk about the atomic bombs. And that fits like Fallout's theme. Fall, you're in a nuclear wasteland. The cartel thugs are in the way. Honestly, we don't even need to go after them. We're just going to run by and take that robot down. That should be coming up. The Arbalists of Discipline. This for sure we're going to get in under 5 minutes. I don't see this lasting more than a minute. The Saga Survival didn't last more than a minute. The other one didn't last more than a minute. This won't either. And it's an armored enemy, so it's... We got a corrosive weapon, that means it's its weakness. Going to Iron Bear again. That's a good thing about the Hive. They'll stand there and they'll just shoot the enemies. Hopefully it's not got the resistant to corrosive. You would be able to tell because it would shoot the corrosive weaponry. It lasts a little bit longer than the other enemies though. That's because Moses' strength is fire. Come on, go down. I'm not even gonna go in the Iron Bear. I'm gonna now because we failed the 5-minute mark. Fortunately, was it resistant? The corrosive. I think that might have contributed to why it was. Either that or the incendiary. That thing is down. Can I go on Iron Bear before I... Iron Bear did not come up fast enough. But still, we got that thing down. This thing will drop either Flipper or Chaos in, which is 2 very good SMGs. More so the Flipper, but Chaos is also really good. Besides, it was a Ram 6 weapon, so we expect that to be very good. Because all the other ones are. The DNA and the multi-tap weren't initially, but now they're far better than they were. Let's go to the next area. It's the Hall Obsidian. This one has a shielded enemy, which is the Supremacy. Okay, we're back at the Proving Grounds. I'm gonna talk to you. Make sure that's red before I talk. Trial of Supremacy. Trap mission. This one, in my opinion, is the fastest to complete. So, but we do have to deal with a shielded enemy. You know what? I got a revolver. I'll use that for that fight. This fight. Instead of the normal Infernal Wish I've been using. Oh, come on, Mo. She can live through this. Gosh. That was a little over 1 minute. That was pretty quick. Not as fast as I can do it with a complex route. Of course, complex route targets everything on the screen. As long as you have enough blast radius, it will target everything on screen. But it's likely to cause seizures, so I'd be careful using the complex route. Which is well established since that thing came out. DL3 came out. Even though without that big blast, it's still really good. Those DLC weapons were definitely made for Man 2.0, that's for sure. Came out after Man 2.0. Like pretty much 2 months. Because that came out in June of 2020. Oh. Yep, we managed to get past that without getting missiled, I guess. That's not a word, is that? Nope, I don't think it is, but I just said it. So anything goes. Well, I'm not gonna cuss at anything, because I've never really did that in the video. Do call them badasses, but it's talking the scene of enemy. What is a certain gun? That's the B word. That's neat. I'm not gonna say it. Or the cocky sniper rifle. I'm not gonna say that either. Well, we're on the way to the Supremacy. Gotta get the right shield for it. Got the boulder. Awesome. Let's go in the Iron Bear. That'll last 15 seconds, which is great. See, that shot element really helps. That's why we're using the revolver. This build isn't made for the mana well, though. And we don't have a mana well on this Mose anyway. Deathless Mose. First time we actually had to reload in this whole entire thing. That's not really good for the Blastmaster. I need to pay attention to the ammo count. We're gonna get this under 5 minutes. First one, too. You almost got the first two in 5 minutes, but circumstances didn't allow for that. Yeah, we got it in under 5 minutes. Gotta be careful of those grenades. This thing will drop a Monarch or a Replay, both very good weapons. Atlas Replay is the best Atlas pistol in the game. Might be even the best Atlas in the game. That's coming from the manufacturer that has the OPQ. Fortunately, I went down after the trial ended, but that's fine. We're not concerned. Let's open that chest. That's just Moses' problem. See, Monarch. What's the other gun? Is that a gun, a Monarch too? Yep, it is. And not perfect ones, though. Mission complete. Firestone White Elephant, Electrified White Elephant, Roaring Bear Trooper, Radiation Stone Launch Pad. None of those are roles that I was looking for on any artifact. We're gonna re-equip our Infernal Wish. We're gonna move to the next one. That one is... We're gonna do Fervor for last. We're gonna do the Trial of Instinct for this one. Okay, we are back. Let's enter the true trial mode. This is the Trial of Instinct. This one has the Jabbers and the other Eden 6 enemies in it. But first, we're gonna go in the Iron Bear so we can get our infinite ammo. For 5 seconds. Not a lot of time, but for a rocket launcher, that's really good. Because the ammo doesn't regenerate as fast, and they don't... The ammo is hard to find in any other weapon type. That's why I don't really use them in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, because enemies don't drop the ammo at all. You have to get them from chest. This is a decent place to get the Rhino if you're interested in that thing, because a lot of these enemies will be loot versions of them. Which in this case is the Thieving versions. Yeah, Thieving Jabbers. Alrighty, we can go to the next area. Gotta hold on to something that will make us go faster. We don't have the EMP5, which I should have brought, but that's fine. That's not a lot of time wasted anyway. We're gonna nuke these Saurians. Jabbers and Saurians are the enemies for this trial. That thing got a little too close to me, and one of my Hive missiles got me. God, I love that radiation explosion. Wow. We're not using any radiation on any of the stuff, except for Iron Bear. That was like 700 million for that hollow point. Hollow point is so broken. Okay, we're gonna go to the next area. Don't get caught in any of these explosions, whatever you do. We did not, so we're fine. Okay, situation with more enemies are gonna come. This is the last room before the boss. I'm probably going to split each trial into chapters when I do the editing and stuff. And in the description box. Because that's how you activate chapters. Still more enemies are coming. Don't worry about the ammo. There's nothing to worry about the ammo. We have Mo's and we're fine with it. Okay, this is the boss. Trying Instinct. Unfortunately for the first phase, it's resistant to fire. Which is Mo's main strength. We do not want that thing charging at us. So that wouldn't be cool. Well, you can't even stand the heat, you stupid, big, grown-ass grown-butt dinosaur. Grown-butt dinosaur. You overgrown little thing. Basically. Can we get this in under 5 minutes? We're not gonna quite get there though. That's because this thing was still resistant to fire. We're still going down like fast. Yeah, goodbye, Tyrant Instinct. He'll drop a Tizzy or the Bat Burner. Bat Burner is normally hard to farm from its dedicated source, so this is the best place to get Bat Burners. And the best place to get Tizzy, you don't have to run the arms race. Which I honestly think was a disappointing part of this game. I expected more from it. But it can be a little bit fun sometimes to run it. Just because it's 10 minutes of content for $15. Not a lot there. We're going to the last trial. All these are pretty much done like less than 6 minutes. This is the Fervor. Okay, we're back. Go activate the 2 tiles. Thank you. Trial Fervor, you start. Trap mission. We are not going to do this in under 5 minutes. No way. 10 minutes might be even a stretch. That's how tanky the enemy is. And how long the trial is. We're not going to get that like under 5 minutes. Besides, this has anointing in it, and anointing, everybody knows how tanky the anointed enemies are. Yeah, I'm gonna smash one to pieces. This cartel thugs can be a distraction. I shouldn't have that even on in the first place, but was not being aware of that. Yeah, we're gonna nuke these tanks. Goodbye. Shoot a little bit here, shoot a little bit over here. We'll be safe in Iron Bear. There's still enemies left though. We're gonna go check. There has to be. I hear an enemy. That's annoying as hell yet. Go away, you're a jerk. Yeah, that was gonna open up after we found that enemy. Took a little bit of time though. This is the second area. Not the best place to use a hive because of that's just in case enemies were down there. Sometimes they'll go down there. Especially when you're knocking them back like 50 feet. Iron Bear again. Yeah, I wasn't on top of the high ground. Just be aware of enemies down there. Because I did a test run and one of the enemies spawned down, got knocked down there, and therefore these enemies didn't spawn, and I ended up wiping because of it. Definitely not going to get this in under 5 minutes. Well, we're at 26 minutes left. I don't think we're going to even get past this in under 5 minutes, the third room. 5 minutes total, not 5 minutes in one room. Definitely do this in less than 5 minutes. You could do this in less than 5 minutes if you knew what all the enemies were. But I have trouble even getting that even with the complex route. Think you rolled the gun. I'm not actually going down very much at all, despite all these errant missiles flying around. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that cartel mini boss. Well, stuff happens. Thankfully we spawned over here. I think we did that in less than 5 minutes, that area, but we're not going to do the whole trial in less than 5 minutes. No way. Okay, this is the boss. Tankiest enemy in this entire game. This entire run, even tankier than the Raid Trunks back in last October. That's how tanky this thing is. This thing used to be even more tankier at the beginning. But they had to reduce its health. They really only reduced the red part of health and not the armor part. Because you'll see the red bar go down way faster than this green bar. Okay. This thing is so tanky, wow. Stupid annoying Ed, get out of my face. No one needs you around. Yes, you did. See, that red bar goes down way faster than the green bar. But we do have to pray for the second phase. The first phase alone is tankier than Himawara's. This is one we gotta watch out for, the second phase is. She'll be resistant to an element. Doesn't appear she's resistant to corrosive. I'm going Iron Bear. I don't know what the heck happened there. Cut it out, Mose. We don't need that for this phase. Gosh. There's no reason for that should have happened. I'm almost considered using a Guardian Angel. That's so freaking stupid. No wonder why the missiles are aiming over there. The falling Guardian. Way to ruin my run. Do I see corrosive projectiles? One of the reasons no one likes to fight this thing. She'll be resistant to one element, and she's resistant to either the corrosive or fire. That's gonna make the fight even longer. Since there's no enemies around, we shouldn't be worried about the grenades bouncing back at us. Really, I actually can't possibly do that. You don't want her to get too close to you. I hate this thing so much. Especially when she's resistant to an element she can normally weak against, like fire or explosive. It's those annoying that teleport that's a problem, because if they teleport near me, that I'm gonna get caught in the explosion. Thankfully, she's down to her red bar. There's a reason why I'm fighting this with flat, because with the Monarch, because Monarch can actually shred this thing relatively quickly. You're down. If I hadn't gone down like that, guess who dropped a yellow cake? One of those cartel thugs. This thing will drop a convergence or a mag agent. It's not really. Two of those weapons are not even worth the effort. There's better places to farm those. Especially for those two. How tanky this thing is. Well, thank you for watching this series of trials. I'll see you next time. And that's the end of the video. This is 16 Patriots here. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.